What's up, yo? How's it going? Happy Friday. It's March 1st. Oh my goodness. Nighthawk called it. I'm shocked. Today is March 1st, 2024 already. Wow. Anyway, have a great weekend. A nice live stream today. Eric, thank you, man. Thank you, man. I originally was going to start this at 11:15, but wasn't quite ready, so I pushed it back. And anyway, I didn't do my intro video, so we're going to do that. We are going to do that. But yeah, so let's do this. Let's start it off right. Here we go. Are you ready? Fan Art Friday intro. Here we go.
Uneasy, dissatisfied, there is a great disturbance, causing affliction, to this frail and broken mind.
Oh, yep. Awesome. Again, welcome. It is Fan Art Friday. It is March 1st. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. All right. Here we go. Real quick, Shadow Sentry Origins is ending March 27th. If you have not backed yet, get in there and do so. I forgot to... Man, I'm all out of whack today. Hold on. I gotta put the links in the description and such. That'll be important. Let me do that. So that link will be in the description. I will add that. And then also check out Battle Mode Omega. The sign up is live. And boom. Let's edit this. Drop this in here. Fan Art Friday. Let's go. Woo. Bam. Okay. Let's do that. Save that. Hopefully that works. Okay. Links are now updated. Battle Mode Omega. Our 80s inspired, well, 80s cartoon inspired kids comic is coming soon. Sign up for that. Link is in the description. And that's pretty much it. That's all I got for updates. So let's hop to it. We're going to do some more color and we're going to get this done. This is, let's share it. Here we go. This is the TMNT, the last... Wait, what am I calling it? The first and the last. Because you got the first and you got the last. The Last Ronin, the first cover image from Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. And then we got the turtle dude. So it's awesome. All right. I was originally going to focus on these guys, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just color this how I would normally color it. Just have at it. Just throw stuff up on the wall, see what sticks. Just kind of do it how I normally do, because that's what I do. But I'm kind of antsy to get some texture down here, especially on this front wall, because typically I would focus on the background first. So I feel like I'm doing a disservice if I don't do this how I would normally do it, which, you know, let's just go for it. So let me find, hold on real quick. Dun, dun, dun. I got to find some files here. Let me find this. Dun, 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 dun. So I've got some backgrounds. I've got some effects. I've got some textures that I save. And these are very helpful. So we go art. Is that under art? Yep. References, pictures. I save all this stuff. Backgrounds, effects. Here we go. So I've got these cool. These are good. All right. These are tea stains that a friend of mine did, and they make great. They make great textures. So I'm gonna paste that. Do that. That's a good texture. Let me see if I have anything. I've got my ink studies. Oh, that's pretty good. These are pretty cool. Let's grab one of these. These are just pictures of tiles that I took. We could use this. This might be good for like the bricks and cracks and crevices. Let's do this. I'm gonna put that on there. Get rid of you. Get that. Textures are great. Textures are awesome. So this is a lot of texture. Let's grab that. I'll share this with you in a second. So I think, honestly, this one might be sufficient. So let's just go with that. If we need more, I'll grab more. But I've got that open. Okay. Let's add that. Let's go back to here. Okay, so I've got these two. You can kind of see them poking through. Let me go over the inks. So here's some tile. Took a picture of some tile. I saw some cool, cracky texture tile. I'm like, this is cool. So I grabbed that, saved it, and then I've got these tea stains that my friend did on some paper. And these make great things here. So let me show you what I do. Okay, so let's multiply it. Dun, 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 dun. We're going to drag this down here. It's really big, so let's make it smaller. But add this over this area here. Something like that. Okay. Now we're going to go to our flats. Now, rather than select all the other stuff, I'm going to, hold on. Tolerance needs to be low, so I only get what I want. So I'm going to go boom, boom. Then I'm going to go select inverse. So it's going to select everything else. So then I'm going to go back to my layer, and then I just got rid of all that junk. All right, so now just by adding that little bit, it looks like something else. It looks like concrete. It looks like something. It's got some texture. Okay, now this big boy, this one's big, so this is good. So we're gonna take this. We're just gonna drag this over this whole area, right? I'm gonna multiply this, and you can do some other effects with this. You could do multiply, which will just make it show through. You can do lighten, you can do screen, color dodge. Now I have it over the ink layer, which multiply is fine for that, but you're going to want to put it down here if you want it like over, not over the inks. This one is over the inks, but it doesn't matter because it's multiplied. But we're going to slide it down there just in case. All right, so that's screen. We could do overlay. Overlay is probably what would work best here. And then we can get rid of this line. That's a very defined line. Okay, so I'm going to go to my flats again. I'm going to select the areas that I don't want this on. So we want all of Mikey. Select minus add. Okay, all of him. We don't want it on any of this or any of this. Here's, we'll take it off there. Okay, probably not on here. We don't want it on there. And that's it. So go back to our layer, deselect. But now we've got this nice kind of texture. It's kind of dark right now. I'd have to lighten some stuff for you to see it, but it definitely works better than doing the multiply because that's like super dark. So overlay is what we'll go with for now. We could always change it, but oh, I missed a spot. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. So wall texture, and then we got our tea stains. And trust me, labeling your layers definitely helps for you to find them later. Definitely helps. Okay. All right. So there's that. Let's change the colors of these elements right here. This needs to be gray. Let's make that more of a gray tone. Yep, that's just better right there. I'm going to angle this. Actually, I don't have to angle it, but if I want to do a brush, I'm going to angle it. Let's do brush. Because it's right up front in our faces, I want it to be a little more defined than if, so like for instance, you could use a blurrier brush on that. But I'm going to go nice and defined. I'm just going to go like this. Pick out some areas here. The cracks, the crevices, make it look cool. All right, some more down here. So this would be a ledge. This would be underneath. Typically, I'd do dark underneath, but because the light is coming from down below, we're not going to do that. So this would actually be lighter. But I'm going to wait a minute because there is going to be, I'm thinking some sort of like pinkish light coming from down below. And once I figure that color out, then we can kind of go in there with that. But in the meantime, there's too much. Let me go really small and kind of do some more scratches. Very light. Nope. There we go. Okay, I'm going to select that area again. I'm going to go brush. Let's go bigger brush. I'm just going to hit some areas here. Just so it's not all one flat color. Get some other colors in there. All right, so the tea stains are brown, right? So what I could do if I don't want it to be super brown, I can adjust, which is what I'm going to do. So let's see. I could go black and white, which will make it gray, which that could work. Let's see. How do I retain some of that color? I'm going to make it super dark. Blue. Well, if I do that, I lose the color. I want a little bit of color. So let me cancel that. So what I could do, I'm going to go adjust. I'm going to go hue saturation. I could change the color. So it'll go from a brownish red to more red to purple to blue. So what I could do if I want it to be more gray and just maybe less reddish brown, right? I'm just going to slide this. If I go all the way, it's gray. If I go just slight, it kind of keeps a little bit of it, which is kind of what I want. I want a little bit of that color. So let's do that. All right. Cool. All right. Back to our color. Let's do a brick color down here. This is, let's see. Nope. That's really dark. Wow, it's really dark. We want a brick red. Let's find something that would say, hey, I'm a brick. Give me some brick red. We'll use that. A little bit darker. Something like that. Howdy ho.
I'm printing something up when it comes out. Could you holler?
I will holler. I will holler at you, yo. Sorry, I like that, but I do want this, but I want darker. Let's go. Yeah, I like that. So we're gonna find a happy medium, and we're gonna do a slight brush here. Something like that. And then, do we want to color the grout? Do we want to color the grout? We do. We don't, but we do. I don't want to, but I'm gonna. All right, so let me reselect this, and then I'm gonna cut out these bricks here. I don't want to, but I'm gonna. Dun, 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 no. Because it's, again, it's like right up in our face. Oops. So minus. It's right up in our faces. Lots of detail. We want that to look perfect. We want this to look nice. And again, this is just step one. This is just kind of coloring it. This is not doing all the effects, all the good stuff, the cool stuff. That comes later. So right now we just want to get our colors down. And oop, let's just bam, that there. Okay, so now this would be grayish. Okay, but we want it to be darker. Actually, this, nope, that's not it. Let's go here. Let's go there. Something like that. I'm going to reselect it, and then I'm going to add some light in here, just a little bit. Later on the bottom. Darker up top. So, there we go. Okay. Now, to make these pop more, similar like we did with this ledge, we are going to grab our lightest color. We're going to go lighter. And let me, one second. Let's pause for station identification. Hey, Ben, it's ready. He's doing Reese Dentner. Avon's paper printed, and it's ready. And there it is. Dun, 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 dun. All right. No comments to read, so I won't read any. There you go, bud.
Thank you.
Close the door on your way out.
Please
and thank you.
Yeah.
Let's go this way again. So I mentioned the, kind of pinkish color, like a glow coming up from the street below. That can cover this whole area. And so that is going to come later. But this stuff, just adding like highlights right now. And what I could do is I could reduce the opacity. So it's at 100% right now. So if I go 50%, I can do lighter little scratches and dustiness. Dun, 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 and just kind of like some lighter effects. And again, I'm adding like texture. Again, I could just I could steal some more of this tea stain stuff, right? I'm gonna grab some more of this. Oh, it chopped it off, didn't it? It did. It chopped it off. Okay, that happens. It's all good. So delete that. And did I get rid of? Nope, that's that one. All right, hold on. Let me go back to my. Oops. Let's go back to my things here. It was this tea stain. I've got others. Let's go back to this one. Boom. Select all, copy, and paste. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Less stuff open. Less likely to bog down the system. Okay. Got our new tea stain. We're going to swoop it a doop. We're going to turn this like this. So again, I could do this. Multiply. Get some more texture in there. Now grout is going to be very like lots of dots and stuff. So what I could do, let's see. I'm going to go to my color. Now, what I should have done, I'm going to take this and make sure I get this on my flats layer. So if I want to select this, because once you start adding different stuff, it's harder to select. So I'm going to go to my background and I'm going to drop in that color. And now it should be easy to select when I go back to my flats. But I'm going to take this, I'm going to copy and paste. And then I'm going to come over here to filter. Let's see if we could pixelate this and what that might look like. We could do noise, dust and scratches, despeckle. Let's do dust and scratches. I can't see anything. Okay, that's not going to work. And dun, 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 dun. Filter, pixelate. Pointillize. That could work. 5, that's too big. That looks good. Okay, now we're going to take the color out of it because I don't want color. Black and white. Okay. And then we can reduce the opacity so it kind of hides in the background. And now it just looks like, you know, there is some texture there. There is some texture. And then, you know, you could select it and then erase some of it. You don't want some of it showing. Stuff like that. Little things you could do to add some texture and make it look cool. All right. So there's our foreground. Is this straight? That's straight. Okay. All right. So got that down. We'll probably add some more light to that. It's kind of dark. That's all right. I could do, I'm going to just merge this with this. And I'm going to come over here, highlight tool, 23%. I'm just going to kind of add a little bit more light to this. There we go. I like that better. We want that to be brighter than like this at this point. And again, there's more stuff that we could do, more effects that we can add, but for now, that's cool. I like that. Like for instance, I want these toes to be brighter. Brighten those toes a little bit. Okay. Colors. Let me come back here to our references. So technically all of his padding and stuff should be the same color. Brownish. This kind of looks dark gray, but that's because of the lighting. We've got more brown over here. Again, the actual comic is very muted color. So it's like, you know, gray tones with a blue hue. And yeah. So, but I do like, I like this here. This is cool. So I'm gonna go with something like that. Again, this is like, we got, when you're looking at your colors, we got blue, and this seems to be brown, but it's really not. It's like a bluish gray, which is weird, right? Because it's like, to me, it's like this should be brown, but it's not. It's weird. It's just like a lighter bluish gray. Very interesting. Very interesting. It's like this is like dark. Okay, so let's get rid of this. When I look at Mikey, I want Mikey to look more like dun, 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 dun. More like he's gonna. Let's see. Color. Why'd that happen? I selected the wrong color. Okay. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna take this color, just kind of darker. Okay, I'm gonna select this and this. And I'm just gonna start adding some color here. That's not selected. And I'm using like a very fluffy brush. And so, versus a hard brush, which would, but I'm just doing a little bit at a time. Dun, 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 dun. I technically want, in terms of warm colors and cool colors, I really want this to be a lot of blue, and I want the warm colors coming from the street below. So this would all be kind of bluish, except when you get the colors coming from down in the street. So so anything that's affected by the street color would be warm, and then anything else should be blue, which would help with this. But right now, so this is green, so that's so there's still more things I need to mess with, but just that differentiation will help a lot on the final image. And I realize I missed this whole area here. I won't mess with it right now because I'm working on this. Let me just get this. All right, so we got our blues. Let's go back here. Let's grab some. Let's see. So where the red is going to be hitting, right? Let's get some of that red in here. So the red definitely here. Definitely here. Now I want this to be a little more textury. So, I mean, I could do like a little bit of that, but I do want more definition. So now or later, I guess it doesn't matter, but I do want there to be more definition in that area there. Okay, that here. Okay, let's see. Let's go, if we want brighter, the brighter areas are kind of like that kind of color. Oh, I'm still on 50% opacity, which it's one of those things I always forget, but it's okay. So in the areas that are going to be hotter, we're going to hit those. We're going to come over here with diff, and let's go 100%. Don't mind my son as he barks like a dog for some odd reason. Okay, and if I want to hide this, I can hide this. This might be better. I'm going to go back over here. All right. Not messing with anything else right now, but just like, let's get this going. Okay. Deselected that. Let's go back here. Let's grab some more of this pinkish color. Reselect. Back over here. Let's go back down a little bit. To do more texture, so it's really bright. So I'm going to drop it down to 30% and then just start to add like little splotches. It's going to add the texture that I'm kind of thinking of right here. I'm just painting and I'm painting. Whoa. Add some more color to that. Okay. Kind of the deal. It's kind of coming together there a little bit. Okay. So that's that. Lots more to do. Let's go peek in here a little bit. I see some lines I don't like. Okay, deselect. Make sure I'm on the hard one. Boop, boop. Let's get rid of this junk. Make sure I'm on 100%, or else I'll be here forever fixing that junk. Is that it? A little bit there. That tidied up there. Saw something over here. Missed this spot. This spot. Okay. Okay. What to do now? Where to head next? I don't know. Let's check the chat. Let's see if anybody's here. Who's here? Who is with us? Boom. Remove. My sketchbook 340. Hey-o, just dropped by to say hi. Leave a like. Thank you, my friend. Like and subscribe. Anything else? Nope, that's it. Like and subscribe, folks. Let's go back over here. Boom. So this is the TMNT, first and the last artwork I've been working on for quite some time. I'm doing it all live, like every single part, 100%. All right, maybe 99.9, but still. Doing this all on a stream, start to finish. Never done it before, except now. Okay. See, I try not to get too close to the, like, this close is like too close. So I like to kind of keep it far away and do my work. And then when I need to get some details in there, then I'll come close. But I try and stay farther back, at least at this stage. So that way I can kind of just, you don't want to get so close and then you're like messing with all the details. Then you pull back and then you see the whole thing and you're like, oh my gosh, like there's too much detail. You got to balance it out. That's one of the hard parts. So that's why, yeah. So I'll start back here. I'll just throw down some colors and then I'll start to get working on the nitty gritty. But I do it I do it at a slow pace. I just kind of little by little, little by little. But that's how I work. You don't have to do it like I do it, but I'm just telling you how I do it. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, I don't like this green. Let's color this. Again, we want this to be a warm tone. So let's go like this, and then let's darken it. Because if so, I like the darkness of it, but I just don't like the color per se. So let's actually, we probably want that darker, don't we? Let's try that. Okay, so it's blue. We want it to be blue, but let's go a touch darker. Drop it in the background there. There we go. Okay, so there's still going to be the steam stuff coming out. The texture, let's erase a little bit so it's not super straight across. There we go. Let's blend it. We want to blend it. This we need to get rid of all up here. Get rid of that. Get rid of all this. So I'm going to select this so we don't miss anything. Come all the way over here. Whoop, whoop. Erase. Be gone. Okay. That's taken care of. So if this wall color were lighter, you would see more of the texture. But yeah, but we're not going to mess with that right now. Let's not mess with that right now. We can add some steam. Whatever. Let's add some steam. Let's go with something like this. Gray. Just a little bit. We're just going to do a little bit. And let's see. I don't love these brushes that I've got. If this was a brush, I would love it, but it's not a brush. It's like a smudge tool. So that's not helpful. This is a smudge tool. These are brushes, but this is all I got to work with right here. Okay, let's see. Dry. And this might work. I used to have so many good brushes in my other version of Photoshop on my old computer, but since I got this computer, yeah, not loving it. I can't even see that. Why can't I even see that? Oh, there we go. Like this. No, that's not working for me. See, I just do not love the brushes I've got on this version of Photoshop. I haven't messed around with trying to get more. I feel like it's harder. It's harder than it used to be. Dun, dun, dun. I've never made my own brush. I should probably do that. But you can make your own brushes. So that looks kind of cool. And that's without adding the screen overlay, which I will do. Let's just do that now, just because. So screen layer has got to go over your ink layer. So I'm going to add that. I'm going to go just a touch lighter, and then, yep, I want that. It's steam, it's smoke, it's affecting all this, and it'll affect that too. Okay, so that's on one layer. That's your screens will go over your inks mostly. Okay, got a nice cool smoky effect there. And if it's too bright or too light, we'll knock it back. But there you go. That's that for now. All right, where are we going to head now? Let's, I want to work on his pants, but I need to make sure that I get this line in here. Let's do that. So let's get a little, so that's a good dark. Let's get a little lighter. Let's do that one, and then we're also going to take this one. So I like that one. A little darker, a little lighter. Okay. Got those. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select his outfit. I'm not even going to select those because I want more of what's going to be lit up and brighter. So let's work on this a little bit. So I'm going to take this. But we got the wall here, right? So the wall's going to cast a shadow. So I've got it on his foot. Now this leg is a little further back. So this should be, let's say, up here. And we're going to take this off. That's straight. Right about there. Ah, take away, don't add. Come on, man. Okay. Let's leave it. Okay. I got a tickle in my throat. Okay, so we got this. We're gonna brighten this up, right? The light is hitting it. Let's go a little more textury. Let's get a little closer, shall we? Dun dun dun. Bigger. Not all the area, just some of the area. There. Okay. And then let's see here. We got this here. Picking out the folds here. Here's this color. This might be good for in there. Don't love it. Let's go back here. I want some of this red, right? Because we got the red coming up here a little bit. Let's make sure we're on the right brush. Let's go here. Just a little bit. I'm on the right layer. Yes, I am. Okay. And it's interesting. It kind of hitting it with that makes it a little bit darker. I like that. I like that. Give me that. Yes. I like it. I like it. And we're going to come over here. We're going to go small. Let's go 40%. I'm going to hit this because it's hitting that edge. It's nice and bright on the edge, right? Boom. That's the idea. Now, we've just created some light. This, I don't want red. Let's go back to here. It's nice, hard, firm, 100%. Let's make that shadow nice. And let's get rid of that. It doesn't need to be so red. Just a little bit red hiding in there. Okay. Same thing over here. We're gonna grab some of this, and then we're gonna go around here. This gives us an edge. It lets us know that it's three-dimensional, and that will be nice, nice, nice. Again, hit this edge. If we want to make it brighter, we can. Instead of, I thought I was at 40%. I guess I'm not. It's just the color has changed. So if I want to go brighter, let's see. My color is over here. It's a nice hard edge again. And then let's go 60. I can just kind of pick out a few areas and make that pop. It's a nice color. I love the blue pink combination. It's very nice. We can go here. Let's go here. Let's make that nice and bright red. That's awesome. And then let's add some kind of, let's see here, some of that. That's cool. I dig it. All right. Cool. See, I really like that pink blue combination. Now the colors are gonna be different on here, but now that I did this cool pink color that I really like, I don't love the colors on here. This is like too peach versus kind of this like pink. I like how the pink's working with the red or the blue, excuse me. So I might change that, but I'm really digging that red and blue combo. That looks cool. All right, let's zoom out here. So we're getting Mikey going. He's looking cool. Still lots and lots to do. Let's check the chat. Boop. Nothing new. Just my sketchbook. It's all good. It's all good. It's just like dun, 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 dun. I just
wanted to confirm that you were all busy. I assumed you were all busy, and you are. So if anything changes, let me know. I maybe could get out of work. Probably can't, but let me know if you can.
Everybody's busy today. Okay. 46 minutes. All right. We'll keep it at an hour. Let's keep working. Let's get this done. Am I still sharing a screen? No, I'm not. Add to the stage. Now share. Okay. Okay. So, what to do? Let's check out our reference. I'm not excellent at coloring, but if I see a reference, I could figure out what I like. Trying to see now. I really like this image, but all things considered, the lighting on it is different, right? They're taking a picture, a photo, probably under some LED lights. They've got maybe a red light somewhere in the background to kind of give this red light. But my image is outside. It's nighttime. Really, there's no overhead light. So I got to take that into consideration. So I could do. Let's see here. Let me try something real quick. I'm gonna steal this color. Let's see. No, I don't like that color. There. I like that. Okay. So I'm going to take that color and I'm going to highlight him. Actually, do I want the whole thing? I don't. Whatever. Let's go with it. Okay. So I'm going to take that and get this. Let's go with this. 64%. I like it. Okay. So if I have a little bit of there's a little bit of light coming from behind him. Let's hide this. Can add a little light back here. Just a little bit. Just a touch. See, I don't want this sword. I don't want the sword. Get rid of that. Not coloring that. Okay, let's take away the staff. Well, whatever. We'll leave the staff. Okay, so I'm gonna throw down some this color back here and over here. Oh, that was all in the wrong layer. Let's take it back. That's why it wasn't working. Okay, take away that. Go back to this layer. Okay, let's try that again. All right, so a little bit over here, a little bit over there. Barely shows up, but okay, let's do this staff. Again, we got our light coming up from the bottom. We want this to be darker. Okay, now the shadow would be, let's say, like, something like that. Oh, we want to take away. Okay, now we're going to go It's not letting me select my color. Brush. Let's go lighter color. I want texture. Give me texture. Let's go with this. See how this works again. Let's go low opacity. That's not working. Okay. Let's go more opacity. 30% is not cutting it. Huh, that's weird. Maybe because it needs to be brighter? I don't know. It does not want to. It's barely doing anything there. Okay, again, stupid brush. I don't love these brushes. I just want a lighter color on the staff. That's not going to work for me. Okay. I want some darker color here. We're going to go midtones. We're going to burn that sucker. Okay, now let's make it more. It's got to be brighter. Let's go brighter. Okay, and I'm going to change the color. I don't love the color. I want it to be more red. Purple. It's not quite red, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of this color. Not the whole thing, but just a little bit. We'll work on that. I don't love it, but it definitely needs more texture to it. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Get on this. Seems like it's not burning as much as I want. Let's turn it up. Just to look round. Okay, well, again, not loving this, but let's go back over here. Let's add a little bit of this color to this backside. Not loving it, but it is what it is. I could, let's see, let's add some of this light, and we're going to make it a little more hard. And see if that helps at all. Something like that. All right. It is what it is. Okay, we got this green. I'm not loving Mikey's color. We're gonna make this a little more blue. That's really bright. We don't want that. We want more blue. Kind of like that. A little darker. Real quick, I'm gonna take this color, go like this. Now I'm gonna use this color, but only just a little bit. Let's bump this up. Boop, 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 boop. Come on. Why is it my brushes don't look like they're actually doing anything? Must just be the color I'm using. But it's frustrating. Frustrating. So using that same green, but just much lighter, and just kind of like picking out some areas where the green's really showing through. Okay, I like that color a little better. Now I'm gonna pull in here and I'm gonna add some darker colors. Some details in here. Let's see. It's like sculpting a little bit, you know? You gotta sculpt it. Let's see. Let's take this. We're gonna add just a little bit more color. A few spaces here. A little more lighter color.
I'm looking for socks.
Deselect. Okay. Okay, so let's make this. Let's fix this. This would be brown. Some form of brown, but nunchucks. We'll just go like that for now. Okay, so meanwhile, overall, it's coming together. You can see it's coming together ever so slowly, but it is coming together. So I could take these pieces, I could darken that up and just start hitting these one by one ever so slowly. And dun, dun, dun. Let's see here. What's a color I like? This is dark. We can go dark. And then I'm going to grab some of these colors. Just a little bit. Just a touch over here. This is really going to be in shadow, so not much over here. But there's that. Some blue. Okay. This, let's make this that color. Hey, I got a message. All right. that. Okay, well, so now what's going to help is Mikey is going to be much more red. The warm colors on him will make him pop. The turtles in the back, they're like force ghosts, and they're going to be bluer, they're going to be lighter, they're going to be glowing. But the red, you know, if everything is blue, and then you're going to have these bright light force ghosts in the back, they're really going to stand out. So what's going to help balance this out is that Mikey in the front is going to have much more red on him. Red, you know, if you're looking at 3D glasses, like red is what makes everything pop. So red is a very poppy color, right? It's going to make everything pop. So even though the guys in the back will be lighter, you know, nice and bright, the warm red colors is what's going to really make Mikey pop, and it's going to be just a nice combination. It's going to be really nice. So to come, more to come. But yeah, but that's it for today. So it's slowly but surely coming together. You can kind of see where it's heading. I can throw a little bit of color up on this wall real quick. Get some reddish. So this type of red definitely is not as bright as the other red, but I'm just going to throw some of this on the wall. Maybe a touch of that in places. Very small. But just that little bit. Just going to bring that forward. Let's go with this color too. A little bit more. We can go a little heavier. Let's go a little heavier there. Boom, 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 boom. Just a little bit. It's bringing that out. And yeah. Let's grab these colors. This color, this color. We're going to take that and throw that to the background more. And we could do the same with these up here. This will throw it backwards. But again, this is more of a warm, tone rather than a cool tone. So I think I want to, yeah. We'll keep it like this for now, and then we shall see. But if I do it cooler, it's going to push it to the back. So let's go like this real quick. I'm going to take this. This is going to push it backwards. And then let me go reselect these guys. Boom. I want just a little bit of that to be red because of the light below. But we're going to do this cooler for now and darker. Oh, what'd I do? Get away here. Get that away. So the cool lights will push it back. The brighter, warm colors will bring it forward. And then they'll be cool, but they'll be the Ninja Turtles in the back will be lighter. So that's that. Okay. And then they'll have that cool smoke around them as well. Fun stuff to come, guys. Fun stuff. It's going to be fun. And then if I want to, hold on real quick. I'm not done yet. Select all this stuff here. So check it out. When I have all these little areas to select, oh, not that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go put this on its own layer right now. Because look, you even got this little sliver hiding back here. So this area is like the smoky area. So I'm going to create its own layer. And we're just going to call that the smoke 7. And then I'm going to grab that and I'm going to make that darker color. Okay. There we go. Boom. So that's where we're stopping today, folks. It's been fun. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're learning something. If not, hey, hope you're just enjoying it. But we're coloring. We're getting there. I haven't even man, then there's the rain idea I did. I might do one with rain and one without rain. Maybe that would be cool. Kind of do a little bit of both. That could be fun. Anywho, that is it. Let's go back over here, remove this, see if anybody's, nope, it's all good. So there you go, folks. Some more color is getting done slowly but surely, but eventually it will be a print, a piece of artwork by Eric Notowski called The First and the Last. It's going to be wonderful. So stay tuned, more to come. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a great Friday. It is March 1st, so do something fun this weekend. Get outside, enjoy the warm sun if you got that in your neighborhood. If not, light a fire, have a bonfire or something. I don't know. Eat some s'mores and think of me. Okay. There you go. That's your job this weekend. All right. Cool, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Till next time. Peace.
How you like me now? Oh, how you like me now? How you like me now? How do you like me now? Now there was a time when you loved me so. I could do no wrong. And now you need to know, don't break. How you like me now? 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 How you like me now?
And you're sure you saw this?
Yes, I'm sure I saw this.
All right. Let's keep this quiet.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for your loyalty, Pigeon Toady. Or should I say...
Cool.